Today's tutorial will be the basic strawberry charm. For today's charm you will need 2 green bands and 31 red bands. Another tutorial will be the basic strawberry charm that is done as a chocolate dip with white chocolate drizzle. Please look forward to that video as it will be a separate tutorial because it is a little more advanced. We're going to begin today's tutorial by placing a dangle band, what I like to call a dangle band, on our center peg, and you just want it to dangle over the back edge of your loom. This is going to be our connecting band that we slip, knot, and tie everything together with. Pay close attention because today's tutorial I will be changing the count of bands multiple times. I want to begin by placing 2 bands from the center peg to the right. 2 bands going from the center peg to the left. 1 single band going from the center peg straight down. 3 rubber bands going from the top left to the second left. So that's going to be 3 rubber bands going from the top left down 1 peg. An additional 3 rubber bands coming from the right top down 1 set of pegs. Now we're going to be taking 2 bands and we're going from the left to the center. 2 rubber bands coming from the left to the center to form a diagonal. 2 rubber bands from the right to the center to form a diagonal. This is going to give our strawberry the puffy effect at the top. Our next step will be 3 rubber bands from the center peg down 1 additional peg. 2 rubber bands, still going to work on the center, and come down 1 more peg. 2 rubber bands from the left down, 2 rubber bands from the right and down, 2 rubber bands from the left to the center to form a diagonal, 2 rubber bands from the right to the center to form a diagonal. Now we're going to be ready to do our cap and our horizontal bands. The bottom band, you will take 1 rubber band and wrap it around the loom 3 times. 1 band, 1 time, 2 time, and 3 times. So that's a 3-time cap band on the very end, and this is going to secure our piece together at the bottom. We want to take 1 additional band and we're going to be doing a horizontal band on these 3 pegs here directly above it. So we want to take our band, and there's 1 horizontal time. We're just going to twist it, lay it back on itself to make a 2-time horizontal band. Many of you should be familiar with that technique if you've done any other action figures or any other pieces that I have made. We want to take another horizontal band and lay just on top on the next 3 pegs. So this was a 2-time horizontal band on the 3 pegs here and a 1-time horizontal band on the pegs right here. Now we can begin looming our piece. To loom our piece, we want to reach into that cap band, the 3-time cap band. We want to reach out the top 2 bands, which in my case they're going to the left. You want to hold your cap band slightly so it doesn't slip off. I'm sorry, my bands are going to the right. Reach in again, grab the next 2 top bands. These are going off to the left. Now we want to loom our center. We're going to start by reaching into the cap band and we're just going to loom straight up. This loom is pretty tight. This set here of loop is pretty tight. That's 3 bands there that we're looping forward. That just gives our strawberry a little bit more texture. If you'll notice that this slipped off here slightly, I'm just going to place that back down over the loom. Now I want to reach into the center band where I've hit my diagonals, and I want to take the top 2 over to the right, the next 2 bands, sorry I grabbed too many there, next 2 bands are going to be going off to the left, and then we want to take our center band, which is 1 single band, and come straight forward. Let's begin by looming the bottom left portion by reaching into our little teardrop shape there, grabbing our bands, and looming forward. There's another set of tight bands because there were 3 there. This diagonal band, you want to reach in, grab your bottom 2 bands, and move that over to the center. If this band area here is too tight for you, take the end of your crochet hook, or you could even use a wooden skewer and relieve some of the tension in on that band. I'm going to begin on the right side now at the very bottom. I'm grabbing 2 bands, coming forward. This is a heavy set here because it's 3 bands that we're looping forward. And now the diagonal. Now we have completed our looming of our strawberry. We'll take our dangle band, and you want to take your hook and place it all the way through all those bands, and you'll see your dangle band down there. Grab it, pull it up through the center, take your opposite end and lay it over your hook and pull through. This is going to be slip knotting our piece all together. If a different technique works for you and you're accustomed to a different technique, feel free to use that technique. This is just how I do it. And in order to not break our strawberry and mess up our whole loom, you want to take the end of your hook or your wooden skewer and reach in and just simply relieve the tension off of the piece. I like to use a crochet hook. I think it's a little easier because the metal is a little bit more slippery, so it allows things to just come off nice and easy. Here we have our basic strawberry. It does look slightly out of shape, so what you want to do is to take your bottom cap band, give a little tug, and push up the center. This is going to give your strawberry more of a natural curvature and look to it. So just by pulling at the bottom and giving a slight tug, you can play with it, and that'll give you your strawberry a very nice look and texture. In order to get the tick marks on the strawberry, I have a loony loop there. Just going to pull and tug on it just a little bit more. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So pull and tuck. Now to get the stem of the strawberry, you're going to take your additional green band, 1 green band. I use a fine crochet hook for this part, and you want to just run it through the top, and you want to pull that band straight through. Oops, I grabbed a red band there also. You just want to pull that straight through, and this is going to give your strawberry the kind of stemmy look at the very top. If you want, you can take and cut your little bands. Be sure not to cut your diagonal band. You want to cut those ones that you just pulled through, and that's going to give it more of a kind of crazy stemmy strawberry look to it. How I did the tick marking on the strawberry was very simple. Take a Sharpie marker and just random areas dot on your strawberry. And this is going to give your strawberry the little black seedy look to it. If you like the strawberry tutorial and you wanted to try a more advanced tutorial, we've got the chocolate covered strawberry with the white chocolate drizzle. I also will be doing tutorials on the tuxedo strawberry. This tuxedo here actually contains seed beads, so if you needed to go out to the store, you want to get small black seed beads from any craft store or the jewelry section of your local Walmart. And if you noticed during the video, I was wearing this adorable little bee ring, perfect for a Valentine holiday. You can give it to someone and say, will you be my friend? Are you my BFF? You guys get the hint from there, but this will be an upcoming tutorial also. Thank you so much for visiting today. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment if you wish at the bottom.